Hey guys, hope you all are doing well. I wanted to share my immigration story with you all because it's been quite a journey for me. I came to Canada in 2022 from Czech Republic, and let me tell you, the process was not easy for someone like me. But hey, we made it. So it all started in May 2020 when I made the big decision that I wanted to come to Canada. After doing a ton of research, I stumbled upon the express entry system. Trust me, I looked at a bunch of other options like visitor visas, work permits, and student visas, but they just seemed too costly and temporary for my liking. I wanted something permanent, you know. Anyway, I found out that express entry is the way to go. It's this website run by Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, where you can apply to become a permanent resident. To get started, I had to get my education verified, which meant sending my certificates to this organisation called West. They needed to make sure my certificates were legit and from recognised institutions. I tell you, the process was no joke. After that, the next step was to take an English test called IELTS. Now English is not my strongest suit, but I studied my butt off for 2 weeks and managed to get a good score. If you plan on taking the IELTS, please study hard because it's trickier than you think. Once I had my documents verified and my English test done, I joined the express entry pool. It was nerve-wracking, let me tell you. But guess what? Only a week later, I received an invitation to apply. I was over the moon excited. From there, it was a whirlwind of submitting more documents and proving everything I had claimed in my profile. Bank statements, letters from my employer, you name it. It was a lot of running around and tedious work, but I knew I had to do it. I thought it would only take 6 months from receiving my ITA to getting my permanent resident status. Boy, was I wrong. The waiting period turned out to be over 14 months. Can you imagine? I waited and I waited, but there was no update from IRCC. And during this time, it was tough, like really tough. I started doubting myself and questioning whether this was all worth it. But I held on, and after all those long months, I finally got my passport request. It felt like a dream come true, and I couldn't help but cry tears of joy. Getting my visa took just 1 week from there. It was like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. All the stress and waiting paid off in the end. I want to encourage anyone else going through the immigration process to stay positive and stay optimistic. It may take longer than expected and the waiting can mess with your mental health, but hang in there. Remember, everyone's journey is different and your time will come too. I hope my story can inspire someone else who's feeling hopeless or bogged down by the process. Trust me, it's tough, but it's definitely worth it in the end. Keep pushing, keep believing, and soon you'll be holding that precious passport with your visa inside. Thanks for listening to my story, guys. Nothing but love to all of you who are on this journey too. Stay strong and keep pushing forward.